Hey man, Goose Sports again, man. Another video as man, look, it's playoff time in the Goose Sports Fantasy League, and let's look at see who made the playoffs, who didn't, and go over what happened last week in week number 14 in the NFL. All right, so Goose Sports defeated the Louisiana Public School System 172.18 to 126.14. As Goose Sports goes to 8-6, number 6 in the league, and the public school system is 9-5, number 2 in the league, and that gets Goose Sports in the playoffs. As man, Josh Allen had 65 points for Goose Sports, 65. Also had a good day by Justin Jefferson, but Jamar Chase had a great day too. Jackson Smith Najigba had 19 points for Goose Sports, and as he got the win and moves on into the playoffs. All right, let's look at the next one. We got the threat and sloped roof. As sloped roof wins 180.76 to the threat 104.40. As sloped roof is now 9-5, 4 in the league. The threat is 4-10, 10 in the league. As let's look at the stats here. As Joe Burrow got 31 points, Chuba Hubbard had 20. Guriendo, that's the running back for San Francisco, got 26.8 points. And look, Zach Charbonnet had 55 for Slope Roof. That's a lot of points, man. As Nakua had 46 for the threat. But man, just but not enough to overtake Slope Roof. All right, then we got Window Liquor and Maleficent. As Window Liquor is 7-7 on the year, and Maleficent lost 11 games in a row. I don't know if that's even how's it even possible, losing 11 games in a row. I guess he just never checked his fantasy league after a few weeks. So Jared Goff had 22 points. Kamara had 12. Rashard White had 24.9 over Maleficent. Darnell Mooney had 25. Quentin Johnson had 15. But the Window Liquor gets the win. Then you got Maverick and Takalo. As Maverick stays in number 1 in the league, 135.70 to 66.52. As Takalo is now 4-10, and Maverick is 11-3. As he stays, Maverick gonna get the bye in the playoffs. As Brock Purdy had 27 points, Josh Jacobs had 24. This is all around good week for Maverick, as he gets the win. Then you got the Globo Gym Purple Cobras over Bowl season. As Bowl season took the loss 7-7, that knocked him out the playoffs. Globo Gym gets into the playoffs with the win. As they're 8-6 on the year, 131.38 to 97.20. As look, Sam Darnold had 48.58 points. Man, that's a lot of points, man. And he rode that to victory. As but Chase Brown had 24.3 for bowl season. But Global Gym, they secure a spot into the playoffs. Then you got Pimpin' Fluffy. This was a close game. As Fluffy with the loss knocks him out the playoffs. They're 7-7. Pimp is 9-3. They finished third in the league. 156.86 to 145.56. As man. Ooh-wee. All right, so man, this was a very, very close game. I mean, 11 points, so to speak. As man, I mean, just Jordan Addison 46 points for Pimp, and other than that, man, other than that, you see the game, the points were close, but that 46.30, man, was just too much to overcome. All right, let's see here. Let me go to the league. and we'll look at the standings. Where are the standings at? There it is. All right, so in the Goose division, public school system was 9-5. Slope Roof was also 9-5, and GooseSports was 8-6. So there's the 2, 4, and 6 in the league, and then you got Maverick and Pimp, and also Global Gym. Maverick was 11-3. Pimp was 9-5. The Global Gym Purple Cobras was 8-6. So there's 1, 3, and 5 in the league. All right, let's look at this week's games. All right, we got in the playoffs. We got Goose Sports versus Pimp. As just know this is just you win and you gotta. It's the playoffs, man. You gotta move on. As 3 seed versus the 6 seed. Then you got this is a call it the losers bracket. You got Chicalo versus the Threat. Then you got another losers bracket game. You got Maleficent versus Fluffy. And then you got Slope Roof versus the Global Gym Purple Cobras. This is a winners bracket game. This is a playoff game. That's Global Gym versus Slope Roof. So there's some bye weeks. There's a bye week today for some players. You got Maverick, Window Liquor, Bowl Season, and the Louisiana Public School System earned byes in their respective brackets. So 4 games this week, 2 in the playoffs and 2 in the losers bracket. So Global Gym versus Slope Roof. That's 5 versus 4. Then you got Goose Sports versus Pimp. That's 3 versus 6. Then you got the Threat versus Chicalo and Fluffy versus Maleficent. So there it is, man. So the playoffs have started for the Goose Sports Fantasy League, and have a good one, man. We'll see. We'll see what shapes up for the next week. As next week, there's no bye weeks next week, so the players that have bye weeks will be playing next week against somebody. But have a good one, and we'll see you next video.